Okay, this is lesson 7.1, so the first lesson of unit 7, which is determining the greatest common factor. So to talk about greatest common factor, let's break it down. Greatest means like the largest or the biggest. Common is alike or share. So if we have something in common, it's one thing that we both share. And factor, so for example, the factor of 10 is 2 times 5. So it's two numbers that multiply to get a single number. So again, the factor is 2 times 5. So a greatest common factor is the largest factor of different terms. So let's do a quick example of that. What's the greatest common factor, which is also known as GCF, of 10x and 40x? So 10 is 2 times 5, and it's also 10 times 1. And we're multiplying it by x. 40, it's a lot of things. It's 4 times 10, it's 5 times 8, it's 2 times 20, and then again, times x. And what we're looking for again is the largest factor of the different terms. The largest number that's in both of these lists is a 10. So a GCF is a 10. But they also both have an x. So the GCF in this case would be 10x. So how are we going to use this? If we're asked to factor this, then what we need to do is we need to take out the GCF so that we have two numbers or two things that multiply together to give us that. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the box method. We're working backwards. So I'm going to put 4x plus 2 in the box. And what I need to figure out is, what is the GCF? This right there, whatever's up there, is the GCF. So on the side, I'm going to break down 4. 4 is 2 times 2, and then there's an x. 2 is 2 times 1. And I'm looking for the largest number, right, the GCF, the largest number that's in both of these lists. So they both have a 2. And they don't have an x. That's it. So now that's our GCF. But the factor it has to be 2 times something. So that's where we figure this out. This is 2 times 2x would be 4x. And 2 times 1 would be 2. And if you notice, that's what's left. 2x and a 1. So the factor of this is 2 times the quantity 2x plus 1. To quickly check, we would say distribute. That would be 4x plus 2. Does this equal that? Yes. So it's good. It's factor number 2, 6x squared plus 2x. So 6x squared goes in the box, and so does the 2x. We need to find the GCF. I'm going to rewrite 6 as its factors. 6 is 2 times 3, and then x squared. 2 is 2 times 1, and then an x. I'm looking for the largest number that's common between these two lists. They both have a 2. But they also both have an x. So the greatest common factor is a 2x. Again, in order for it to be a factor, it has to be 2x times something. So we figure that out. It should be 3x plus 1. So the factor of 6x squared plus 2x is 2x times the quantity 3x plus 1. Quickly check. That would be 6x squared plus 2x. Is this? Yes. Number 3, this is 5x cubed minus 3x. So 5x cubed minus 3x squared. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite its factors. This is 5 times 1, and then x times x times x. Now, this is a negative 3, so I'm going to write negative 1 times 3. GCFs are always going to be positive. Okay, so if we're just dealing with a monomial, the GCF is going to be positive. So we're going to factor out the 1. They also both have 2 x's, so that's x squared. We're left with 5x. And also we're left with a negative 3. So the GCF is x squared. The factor is x squared times 5x minus 3. Quickly check. 5x cubed minus 3x squared. Is that that? Yes, it is. Okay. Negative 6x to the 8th minus 2x goes in the box. Again, GCFs are always going to be positive. Rewrite its factors. This is negative 1 times 2 times 3, 8x's. This is negative 1 times 2, 1x. Then we find the largest number that's common in both the lists. 2 is it. They also both have 1x. We're left with negative 3x to the 7th and 2x. The GCF is 2x times the quantity 3x to the 7th plus 2x. No, sorry, I couldn't see that. Minus 2x. You can check your work on the answer key for these 3. Now, questions 5 and 6, the only difference is now there's 3 terms. So we're going to draw 3 boxes. 10y to the 4th plus 20y squared minus 5y to the 3rd. So now when we're looking for the GCF, we're looking for the number that's common in all 3 of the lists, not just 2 of them. So 10 is 2 times 5, and then y to the 4th. 20 is 2 times 10. If I wanted to, I can break that down into 5 times 2, y squared. And then negative 5 is negative 1 times 5, and then y to the 3rd. So the largest number that's common in all of these lists is all of them have a 5. So I guess it's a good thing I broke down that 10. The 10 was in these 2 lists, technically, but 5 is in all 3. And then this one has 2 y's, 2 y's, 2 y's. So y squared. Top box is left with 2y squared. Then 2 times 2, which is 4. No y's left. Negative 1y. GCF is 5y squared. However, if we were to factor this, it's going to be 5y squared times 2y squared plus 4 minus y. But I want to write that in standard form. 5y squared, 2y squared minus y plus 4. You can go ahead and check the answer key for this very last one.